If you're a small YouTube channel that's looking to blow up fast, this is going to be the best video that you've ever watched, because you can watch thousands of videos out there and listen to a bunch of different people, but I promise you, all you have to do are the 5 things that I'm going to share with you in this video. Nobody else will actually reveal this to you because then they won't have any content to make, but I don't care because I'm here to help you grow faster. In fact, these changes I'm going to share with you just helped this channel gain over 100,000 subscribers, this channel over 200,000, and this channel over 500,000 subscribers, and the same thing could happen to you so long as you implement these. Change number 1 is you need to make sure that you have your channel set up correctly and you have the right settings turned on. Because if these things are messed up, everything else that you do is going to be a complete waste of time. Okay, so here's how you're going to check whether or not your account is actually set up correctly. The first thing that you need to do is you need to come over to your channel. You have to click on your channel right here, and you want to make sure that you have a profile image here. You want to make sure that you have a banner up here. You want to make sure that this has a description right here. You have links to anything that you're trying to drive people to, you're trying to sell people to. And then in addition to that, when you come into customize channel right here, this is where you could set these things up if they aren't actually set up. So you're going to add a banner right here. You could add a picture right here. You can add a name right here. Ideally, your name should have your niche in it. You could change your actual YouTube handle right here. So this changes what the link is. You can add a description right here. And then if you want to add in links, you can do that from right here. In addition to that, if you come over to Home tab, you want to make sure that you have this set up. The way that I have mine set up personally is I have popular videos, I have shorts, and then I have posts, and then collaborations underneath that. How you want to set it up is up to you, but ideally, you should be showing people your most popular videos or the ones that give you the most social proof. In addition to that, you need to come into settings down here because basically 2 different types of settings that YouTube actually cares about. Now, in here, you have to come into channel, come into feature eligibility, make sure all 3 of these are green. If these aren't green, YouTube is holding your account back, YouTube is holding your content back. Just do whatever it says in order for you to be able to do those things. In addition to that, you need to come into advanced settings right here. You need to scroll all the way down. Make sure that this is turned off because you don't want AI models using your content. Make sure that hypes is turned on because it's one of the easiest ways to get more views and get a boost from the YouTube algorithm if you're a small channel. And make sure that clips is turned on because this is going to allow people to use your content in order to get you more views. Not literally them stealing your content, but this is going to allow people to interact with your content in a way that can help increase your reach. Change number 2 is you need to stop posting about what you think is a good idea or what you think your audience should know about. And instead, you need to have an analytical approach to this. In fact, you need to know what topics are getting the most views per hour in your niche because that is literally your audience saying, hey, this is what we're interested in. And then you make content about that. The YouTube algorithm shows it to those people. And I promise you, this is going to make you blow up faster than you could have imagined.
Try this 8-minute AI study habit after work. Get ahead of your colleagues and boss.
Talking about is making sure that you're making content that's about high view per hour topics. For example, if we come over here and we type in ChatGPT, let's say that was a content idea that I had, I could come over here to IQ filters and actually change the way that YouTube actually looks. So I could change this so that it only shows me long form videos, or so that it only shows me shorts, or that it only shows me lives. I could change this however I want. I'm going to have this show me only videos right here. I'm going to have this load more videos, and then I'm going to refresh this right here because sometimes you have to do that in order to get it to actually show you the content. And I want to point something out here. If you just did a regular search for this without using IQ filters up here, you'll see this got 43 views per hour. This video right here, it doesn't show a views per hour yet. This video right here, it also doesn't. But if we come over here and do this, what you're going to notice, actually this video is getting more views. And if we click on load more videos, this is then going to load up more videos here. And we can see that there are actually a bunch of videos that are getting more views on a specific topic. Now, I actually have this subscribers feed on here right now, which is why it's not showing me everybody. But if I click on load more videos, this is then going to show me all the videos under ChatGPT that are getting the most reach. And this actually shows you what you should be uploading content about. Why? Because you want to make sure you're making content about what has a high views per hour. If you just look at things that got a lot of views, like my video right here that got over 130,000 views, this doesn't tell you the full story because you need to be looking at content that is getting a high number of views per hour because that is what people on YouTube are actually watching right now. And those are the type of topics you should actually be posting about. And really the only way for you to be able to figure this out efficiently is using vidIQ's filter extension right here. And again, if you only wanted to see this from small channels, you'd actually be able to manipulate this so